Hi guys, welcome back to V Speaks. My name is of course V, and to all the returning subbies, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying, and to all the returning subbies, don't be scared, this is home. Tell your friends about V Speaks. Don't forget to comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. Today's topic is self-discipline. So I think I've always been a very disciplined person. Yes, I fall off here and there. I struggle to maneuver. Sometimes I burn out. So the discipline, but I've always considered myself to be a very considerably disciplined person. I love a schedule. Okay, I always have a schedule. I stick to my schedule. I have a timetable. I have to-do lists. I have due dates. I have deadlines that I put for myself. So I've always considered myself to be a disciplined person. But I do know that many people really struggle with discipline. So I think this is a great topic to talk about, because a lot of people struggle with discipline. So let us start. What is the definition of discipline? Self-discipline is the ability to push yourself towards, stay motivated, and take action, regardless of how you're feeling physically or emotionally. So basically, it's to push yourself to do whatever you have to do. Whether it's your schoolwork, whether it's work, whether it's your side hustle, whatever, is to push yourself to continue to do those things consistently and to be the greatest version of yourself. So hopefully something motivates you to do something. Benefits of being disciplined, okay? Discipline reduces anxiety. When we feel in control of our own emotions and reactions, we can focus on what we need to do instead of worrying about what could go wrong. Decision making is easier when your mental health improves. So for you to be able to wake up every morning, I am a UNISA student, so of course I teach myself. Of course I don't have that many lectures. So every morning I always have to make sure I wake up and I do at least 6 to 8 hours of schoolwork. So the best thing to do is always push myself, because there are mornings where I cannot get up physically, where I just feel like I'm so tired. Why am I doing this? Why didn't I choose to go to a university that has a campus? But I always remember why I'm doing the course that I'm doing, and I always remember the goals that I have, because my goals are on my closet. So the minute I open my eyes, I see my vision board. So that reduces my anxiety. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna do my schoolwork, and usually when it comes to my tests, assignments, whatever I need to submit, I always make sure that I submit it at least 5 days before the due date, or even more. If like the due date is within a month, like we're given a month to do the assignment, I always make sure the first 2 weeks I'm working on that assignment, and the last 2 weeks I don't have to submit, because usually towards the submission date, your anxiety peaks. People are mass submitting, the system is crashing, so I always make sure, so that I mustn't get that anxiety of submitting my work, I just work early. I always make sure when I study for my exams, I study in advance. It works for me because it's something I've trained myself to do. So discipline, being disciplined in whatever you're doing out there, guys, reduces the anxiety that you will have about that thing. So just creating a schedule for it, creating a time frame, making yourself do whatever activity or whatever you need to do reduces that anxiety. It increases your ability to achieve short-term and long-term goals. Having self-discipline means you can proactively remove temptations and avoid self-sabotaging behaviors. When it comes to studying, working, or managing money, you'll be able to prioritize money. You'll be able to prioritize, focus, and work harder and smarter. So you have goals you need to achieve, whether it's within a month, within a year, within 2 weeks, within a day, and you're working towards achieving those goals. So you push yourself, you motivate yourself that, you know what, if I don't do this thing and before its deadline, I'm gonna lose money, I'm gonna lose customers, I'm gonna lose my grades, you know. So discipline pushes you to pursue your goals, basically. Well, self-discipline, that is. Number 3, you'll be happier when you're disciplined. There is nothing that is more worse than procrastination. Procrastination makes you depressed because you're always asking yourself, why can't I do this? Why do I feel? Why am I so lazy? Why can't I push myself to do something? But let me tell you something, meh? Discipline doesn't come naturally. Even if like you have the most disciplined parents and whatever, it's not genetic. You need to, it's a skill. You need to build discipline throughout years, months, weeks, whatever. You build discipline. You push yourself to stay strict on whatever you're doing, whether you are dieting, whether you exercise every day, whether you do whatever you're doing every day. You build discipline. You push yourself to be able to achieve whatever you're achieving, and that makes you happy when you see the fruits of your labor. Discipline is work. Discipline is hard. It's not easy to be disciplined, guys. Okay, and then there are types of discipline, which is reactive discipline, active discipline, and we'll start with reactive discipline. Reactive discipline teaches us to take each situation as an opportunity for growth. Say you are late for something important. Instead of getting upset, you find the opportunity for expansion and growth. So reactive discipline is controlling your feelings, controlling how you react to certain situations, because you can use the way you've reacted in the past as a way of personal growth, as a way of growing. That, you know, last time when I was late and this happened, I panicked, I was all over the place. This time I'm going to calm down and I'm going to apologize for being late and I'm going to do better. Tomorrow I'm going to be early. Okay, so discipline is just reactive discipline is just learning your lesson. It's growing from your past reactions and experiences and choices. Active discipline is what we all think about when we think about self-discipline. That is setting an early alarm, eating healthy, sticking to some of your daily schedules. It is what we are actively doing on a daily basis to better ourselves. So active discipline is literally now practicing discipline, because when you think about discipline, you are not going to do anything about it, right? But when you actively say, okay, I'm thinking about setting myself a schedule, writing my due dates down, doing 1, 2, 3, and setting alarms for me to be able to wake up early to go to work or whatever. So now we need to implement. Self-discipline is implementing every single strategy, every single idea, every single whatever comes to your mind that you want to happen. Anything that is intangible and you want to make tangible is discipline. Actively pursuing those intangible ideas, intangible plans and whatever. Ticking your checklist is discipline. Seeing the fruits of your labor is discipline, basically. That is what discipline is about, guys. I hope this has helped you to maneuver your discipline. I can make another video if you want about how to actively start doing something about your start being disciplined, more disciplined. Start with small things, basically. Start with small things. Don't pressurize yourself. Don't overthink. And always know that as much as you feel like there's no time, there's always time. There is always time. There's always a new day. There's always a new sunset. There's always a new sunrise. Don't pressurize yourself. Don't overthink. Don't think too much. And also make time to space out your thoughts and put them on paper. Write them down. Type them on your phone notes. Do something and then tick your goals or your list one at a time. Pace yourself. You know, discipline is also about pacing yourself. If you feel overwhelmed or you feel like you're not doing enough, sit down and reflect. reflect on whatever you feel like you're not doing good enough on, reflect on whatever you feel like rushing. That's discipline, is to think, is to calm yourself down, is to be very meticulous and thoughtful about things, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the end of the video. Bye.